We want a leader. He's in here. He's going to come out in you.
The only thing we just rely on is election campaign, and then we bring up leaders. To the point of
he's from my village.
The legislative supposed to
be Christian. You understand? They go to churches, they go to mosques.
No. That's the problem we have. That's the problem we have.
There's money in the country, just that we don't invest. We don't try to make money.
Every human being, we want more than less. In economic theory.
Hello, people. It's a beautiful Saturday. Let's see. Let me first. Let's see. Let it be me and you first. It's a beautiful Saturday, and it is the weekly bulletin from Srtv. My name is Daddy Chris from Srtv London, and today we have a guest. That's good, and Mary will be joining me shortly. You know, the network in Abuja is making it so funny these days. I don't know what's going on in Nigeria, but our network has grown, and we're doing well. Well, yes, as it is, weekly bulletin is where we take a look at what other has happened within the week, and we try and zero in on a kind of summary of what the week should be all about. And as I was thinking about it, I can't think of a better thing to talk about today than this holistic approach to things. Would you want to be individualistic or want to be a collective people? That is the thing we're going to ask. None of them is bad. None of them is bad. But I'll be looking at individualism from the capitalist point of view, sincerely. And while I look at collectivism from the socialist point of view, they call it communist, whatever they call it today, I don't mind. But that's what I'm going to be zeroing on today. And so please tighten your belt as we go on this beautiful journey together. Because why I think this is so interesting and so powerful is the weekend trust, and which is actually the daily trust, really, is saying something big. That there is a call for regional government. This is so good to hear. A call for regional government. And as you can see, the three regions there, very quite interesting. I don't know. Let me make it so full so everybody can see this. And this is a very important thing to look at today. The Arewa are saying they want to have the northern region for themselves. Of course, you can see their map. They are bigger. In fact, the map of the north is bigger than anything you want to see. Okay, then you see the Ohanese asking for the I don't know whether their map, where we are. Look at the west, so small, and then look at the east. Have you seen the map of Nigeria, people? This is very important that we're looking from that point of view, so that when we talk about this difficult topic, we know what we're doing. I'm happy Mary is here. Mary, you're welcome to the morning broadcast. How are you?
Good morning, Daddy Chris.
And there's echo coming from your end. I hope it's all going to be good. Yeah, morning. It looks as if you are not in your main studio.
You said?
You said you are not in the studio, and there's this noise coming from where you are.
Okay, let me reconnect.
Yes, please. All right. Like I was saying, we'll be looking at this topic from a very, very difficult point of view. Holistic, let us be sincere. Like I said, when I talk about individualism, people don't get what I'm saying. So I want to say, when you think of individualism, think of it as a society where you succeed on your own. And Nigerians have done well. Individually, we have excelled. In fact, the only part that is working in Nigeria is when you do things on your own. But when we come together to do things, we saw it in the Bible that even God could not stop us. You know what God did? Because God is a man of rule of law. He has to devise a means to separate us. That's why you are speaking Igbo. I'm speaking Urobo. The other one is speaking English. Today we are now trying to come together to speak one language, English. This English I'm speaking makes every one of us to be able to communicate, because that is a power. Once I turn to a television and they're speaking English, I listen because I'm going to understand it. If they speak French, I turn away. If it's Spanish, I turn away because I don't understand it. Not because I don't want to. Not because those knowledge are not good to me, because I don't understand it. You see the power where God comes, where God divided us. So, because we're trying to raise muzzle with God. And in fact, we have raised muzzle with God. In fact, we have killed God for those of us who are Christians. So that's things we'll be looking at today. do we want to be collective and be able to fight so that God even himself will be shaking, or we want to be individualistic? You have been very successful. Dangote, that's what I hear. Dangote. Is Dangote successful? Dangote is a failure. Because Dangote also know that he cannot move around anyhow in Nigeria. Come and see billionaires walking on the streets of central London unnoticed, living their beautiful life. They are billionaires, Dangote. But you can't do that in Nigeria. You'll be mugged, man. In fact, those you that go collect you, they demand money. The power of being individualistic. We're going to talk about it today. And it's what we really need to deal with in a country. I'm not going to go against it. The so-called people who don't want to believe in communism, they call me a communist. They're going to say, oh, I want to be in a capitalist state. What is a capitalist state, sir? And so as we take a look at this, we want to look at the strength. The good thing about it is, if some part of the country, if we are the individualistic, if some part of the country choose to fail, it doesn't affect the other part. They can decide to fail. Perhaps that is this beautiful call today on today's paper, which is the Daily Trust, calling for the division of the country. The regional, see, they are not saying that the country, they want to still remain in Nigeria. Let's get it clear. But we should go back to the original map, which is this. And this one, my people, the northern people go defeat us here. Let me bring Mary back and see whether I don't need to be alone on this. It's a difficult topic. Oh, Mary is gone again. You know, those people, Mary is a typical woman. He come and go. Now, only when better day, neither they stay. Anyway, women want to forgive me, I joke at this. Well, what I'm trying to say is that Nigeria as it is, we are calling for because these people now, and there's already a fault here. We have the Ohanese saying they want the eastern region to be independent, so we contribute to the federal. That's a good argument. The Yorubas, that's the Oduduwa, that's the best word to call them. They are saying that they want to have their own region, that is them, Lagos and all those areas, and they will contribute to the federal. We still have one federal country. We're going to maybe have one federal military. Maybe police will be different. Everybody run their own economy and we contribute to the federal. Then they are saying that those of us in the West, you see this map already. This map doesn't recognize Midwest. So the question I ask these people here, this beautiful write-up, sir, is where is the Midwest? Muna take time. Where is the Midwest? Okay, maybe Midwest is now part of the West, or we are now part of the East. Muna take time. I ask a question. Now let's maybe for those of you who are just joining me and don't understand Nigeria for what it is, I'm going to play with some images now, so that we know the argument on ground. So this is what they are calling for. This is the toilet paper. This is not that decrease. This is what people are saying. But let me show you a quick image. No, let's go back here. All right. I was trying to get to the end of this paper. This is the three regions, as you can understand it. It's better when you see it in this kind of map. Look at it. It's bigger. So we have the North, which take over the whole country. Really, they are quite big. Quite big. Meaning the Western region is on one side and the Eastern region. In fact, if you can bury these two regions inside the North, and they won't even notice it. So you can cut them out. The other one have reason to say they want to go. They're big enough. They can take care of themselves. All right, that's a good argument. That looks sweet. I'd like to see that. Beautiful. Then let's take another angle of it. That is Nigeria. That's what they're asking for. We're going to look at it critically. But do you know, Nigerians, that at a point in time, there was need. Some people, those of us in the South, we said we cannot belong to the West. We don't belong to the West. We don't belong to the East. We're in between. So there was a referendum in Nigeria. The only state that was constitutionally constituted was the Midwest. Till tomorrow, all the rest have been formed by military tier. They will come and say, oh, Nigeria is divided into so region by power. But Midwest was constitutionally, there was a referendum and the people voted to have a Midwestern region. That's what you see now. So if you took a look at this map, Nigeria now become 4 regions. I'm talking of the evolution of Nigeria to date. And this would have been another argument. So the question I asked them, if you want to go back to those 3 regions, are you wiping out Midwest? It's a question. Maybe that's something children of education students will ask you tomorrow. Are we wiping them out? Are they no more necessary? Or we are saying, shut up, go and join the East or go and join the West. Now they look for trouble. As you are calling, call with care, with respect. All right. The question I want to ask is, before I even go further, is all this map you see here now. If I ask you people one question, which part of this country is producing the food you are eating? The wealth of the Nigerian state. The only reason Tinubu is able to say, I am Minister of Petroleum. Where is the petroleum coming from? When I take time on. Make una take time. This region you are crying for now, you are clamoring for. The question is, in the East, what do you have? Do you have oil? Those of you in the West, do you have oil? The oil that you are sharing every day, the only money that comes to Nigeria is 80% of Nigerian revenue comes from the oil. It's coming from the Midwest. You say, may they cut them come out. You are actually saying they don't exist. They should shut up. Of course, the North is big enough. They can say, you know what they even say? The Northerners are saying, listen, that by UN language, that all the sea that is between them. So meaning they claim us. Do not take time. You sit on your fat ass, you collect money that belongs to us, you feed from it. But Mali say, we're going to chase those crazy ballheads out of town. He said, I and I plant the garbage, and I and I plant the corn. With my people before me, God bless us with our land, with oil. Now you eat it upon my corn, they take my oil, and you look at me with a scorn. We're going to chase those crazy ballheads out of town. Go and read it. Those of you that don't understand what Babali was saying, go and look at it. We're going to chase those crazy ballheads out of town. Chase those crazy ballheads out of the town. And I plant the garbage. And I plant the corn. With my people before me, we slave for this country. Now you look me with a scorn, and you eat upon my corn. We're gonna chase those crazy boys out of town. Nigeria, we could take time. As we redraw the map of Nigeria, as we redraw and draw, and redraw and draw, we need to be careful. Anyway, I am sure that argument will come to the House of Assembly, will come to the National House, and you have the population, of course. You have the population to silence us, but we're going to continue to fight with our blood if you ever dare to neglect the Midwest. But listen, the Midwest is not even a solution. The question I ask is this. You see, I'm happy you guys are not, you don't want to belong to your country. So maybe this is even better for us. Maybe this one they are saying now is actually better. All we're saying is let it be Midwest. So that the Yoruba man is arguing to have his own region. He's go and produce his own money. Take it, Lagos don't grow. You continue to make money without our oil money. Make your money. Thank God for you. We will not come down in your seaport. We have our own seaport. We go see who go hungry. For those of you in the East, Mona take time too. You see, we need to be very careful here. Because I'm insulted as somebody from the Midwest. When I see this and I'm not recognized, meaning I don't belong to Nigeria, it's annoying. I'm speaking for myself right here. And I'm the one presenting the show, so I have the right to say so. Even though who go talk for me. Anyway, but for me, I say this argument is cheap. Because already yesterday, I was saying that my topic for today is going to be being individualistic. I'm sure when we come together, we'll do better. Not when we are separated. But I love one thing they say here. They didn't say they want to separate because I would have been more hard on them. They're only saying that, okay, maybe we should be better governed when we are divided. So the power in the central should be given more to the regions to do things. But the question I ask is this. If that is your argument, that the power in the central is too much, and now we need to separate it. One mistake you guys made already is you are not recognizing Midwest. But let's take a look at another beautiful thing. What happened to the sixth geographical region in Nigeria? We have 6 regions. We have the Northwest region. We have the Northeast. I'm sure these two people don't agree. For your information, those of you in the Arewa, we're coming to you. We're going to come to you. And then, you see, then we have the Central region, North Central. So we have, in the North, we have already 3. Northwest, Northeast, North Central. And they are all bigger to be a country of their own. So I have no argument if you want to be on your own. Now we have the Southwest. Now we have the South side. That's where I come from. And the Southeast. Southeast there, we are not even doing this country self. Look at the map. Look at the map. Where is the Southeast? Look at, you're so small. Is this map is anywhere to go by you? And you guys, you people seem to have bigger mouth. People in the North seem to have bigger mouth. The question is, what are you people contributing to the Nigerian state? Tell me. If not Nigerian oil, who are you? Maybe this is time to we need to really go back to this debate. Maybe we need a constitutional conference that will actually address this. Maybe it will bring out the good things in us. Anyway, as a Nigerian, somebody looking at, I'm a collective somebody. So somebody arguing that, I'm saying now that if that is your pain, that there's too much power in the North, in the Central, why not even advocate for this geographical region? And say, no, we don't even need to go back to that old one. I'm sure that's why they came up with these 6 regions. What we're able to do with it? As we're speaking, the 6 regions are just a map. They are mere geographical expression. That's how they use it. It's just a mere geographical expression. It doesn't mean anything to anybody. I haven't ever seen anything really done with these 6 regions. So I probably will not be able to argue with it. But my argument is, instead of going back, if you say power is too much in the Central, if they give the power to the North, those of you in the North, would you oppress those in the Northeast? Would you oppress those in the Northwest? Would you oppress those in the North Central? Those of you advocating for East, if they ever give power self, when I like Abakaleke people, they speak the same Igbo. Somebody openly said that Abakaleke is not, those people that are not Igbo people. And I lie. Come to my area here. If you give us power now, between Urobo and the Shekiri, they kill each other every day. And now it is stopped. We don't like ourselves. As we speak now, they see tension in worry. As I'm speaking, these are people who don't intermarry for how many years? In fact, the village where I come from, Bogara, they are so intermixed with the Shekiri. Yet every day in a fight. What are you people talking about? Is that the true problem of the Nigerian state? That's my question today. And I'm going to speak loud. And for those of you who want to hear, those of you that cares will hear me today. Are we not shameful? Should we not be ashamed of what we're doing to ourselves? Now let's talk about the Southwest. Lagos is what it is today because of what Nigeria made from us. 90% of the things you see in Lagos came from our oil money. But you said, of course, Lagos is your state, it's your own. Nothing belongs to us. This is what I was telling my people. That Asaba one I created yesterday, see Asaba don't become place. Where's Ugeli? Where's Wari? Urobo man, Mokuna get sense. You won't carry away to the Lagos now from Lagos. What is there is there. What did you put for Asaba as your capital? You can't come out tomorrow. What is in Asaba is in Asaba. Go carry on. When we break away from Benin, the things we had in Benin, you carry on. What you carry is your bags and baggages, and you're asked to get the fuck out. Sorry for that. This is where we find ourselves, my people. You see, but if the argument is actually about productivity or about police, why don't we say now, let's divide Nigeria into these 6 zones that may look fair? We'll do this. So if the 3 zone is the one we're saying, why is this one? I don't understand it. But this is the beauty of the Nigerian state today. Let me give you the new Nigerian map. Wow, this is what I love. Whoever break Nigeria into these pieces is an act of God. I repeat, is an act of God. Go and take advantage of what you have. You know why? Everybody is in a way, even within the same state, Delta State. Of course, we can argue that we've been shortchanged in Nigeria. We are fourth in population in terms of tribe. We don't have a state, we don't have a capital. Have you seen any capital in Urobola? We are neglected. We are more than the Benin. They have a state. Capital is in Benin. Tell me, the Ijaws have how many states? They say they drag our state with us. The next governor want to come from Ijaw. More gonna take time. This is where we are as a people. We're not arguing. We are lost. We are in the so-called Nigeria. We don't get anything to say. But this is what I love about what we have. I'm not going to think about what I can get as an Urobo man. I'm not thinking of what Nigeria is. Look at this beautiful map. 36 states plus the Federal Capital Territory. I would have loved an argument which says power should be devolved, more power to be devolved to the states. That would have been my argument. That we should give more power to the states. Every state should be run as a country of its own because they are bigger than a country. Delta State is bigger than Benin Republic. It's running successfully. Abia State is equal to some states in Africa. In Europe, I was living in Slovenia. The total population of Slovenia is 2.something million. The total population of Slovenia. Let me see where I can get Mary back. Hello, Mary, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Is it better now?
We can manage it because there's a little bit of echo. We don't have to do that. Anyway, I've been ranting, Mary, and I'm talking about. So you joined the show. You have to let me finish what I'm doing. So I am of the argument. So many children there, Mary. So many noise. I don't know where you are. Anyway, this is the map of the Nigerian state. Yeah, Chibuzo is joining me today, right? That's fine. So Srtv Chibuzo, what is beautiful in all this is we are saying, let me just recap so that if I have the two of you, I better have the two of you at once so I can repeat myself one more time. If you were not joining me, if you were not seeing what I was doing, then this is opportunity to join me. Yes. Chibuzo, are you ready to join the show? Chibuzo, can you hear me?
Sir. I can hear you.
Nice. So, Chibuzo, there is an argument. And Mary, oh no, Chibuzo, make it sweet. All right, let's start the argument from here. The argument, the story on Daily Trust, this is a beautiful story. On today's Daily Trust, is that this is what I saw. This is today, not me. This is not that decrease. They said they call for regional government. So they shared Nigeria into 3 regions. Of course, the Arewa, look at how they are. If you see the thing under it, it's so massive, bigger than everywhere else. We have the Oduduwa fighting for the western states. And then we have the eastern region. See, for people to understand this call a little bit better, I took on also on the general memory lane to this. This is the region. Where? So this is what they are saying we should go back to. I'm just quickly repeating myself. Chibuzo, we don't have the opportunity to repeat. So maybe we'll hear this one. Maybe wherever you are, it's a village square. You don't come to television. All right. For the purpose of this, Mary noise is too much. She cannot be with us today unless she can adjust the sound. All right, people. So this is where we are. So my argument is, you're saying we should go back to this region. What is immediately wrong here is we have a problem. One part of the country, which is the Midwest region, which is the only place that was constitutionally established as a state, is the Midwest. It's neglected. Now, let me tell you the funniest thing. Politically, Chibuzo, I don't know whether you can hear me. Can you hear me, Chibuzo?
I can hear you now. Good morning, sir.
Better, fine. So let's have this thing. So, yeah, Chibuzo, it will be nice. Quickly, let's do this. So I was talking about what Daily Trust is saying today, that Nigeria should go back to the 4 regions, all right? The 3 regions of the past, which is the northern region, the western region, and the eastern region. It's beautiful. This is how Nigeria started. Only 3 regions. And every regions were doing their own, making their own money and contributing to the federal. Good news. But after some time, some people from my area, I'm from the Midwest, We argued that Nigeria is not representing us. So they said, okay, for peace to reign, there was a conference. The conference agreed, and we had a referendum. And we agreed that we want a Midwest region. So there was Midwest. So there is the Western region. If you can see the map, there is the Eastern region and the Midwest. And the North remain where they were. So this was the 4 regions Nigeria had. In fact, later, you're going to see how this region got divided. And this is so beautiful. So beautiful to have this. So we have 4. Now, today they are calling to go back to the 3 region. The question I ask is, where is this Midwest region? Let me add Mary. Whatever it is, we'll live with it. Mary, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wonderful. And your sound is better. So where we are is looking lovely. So we have, after some point, we have 4 regions in Nigeria. So the question I asked, if you want to go back to the 3 regions, what happened to the Midwest region? And I asked one question. All these people fighting for region, this oil we are sharing, because Nigeria is about sharing oil. Where is it coming from? The oil is not coming from the north. The oil is not coming from the west. It's not coming from the east. It's coming from the Midwest region. And they are the people that are not represented in that map. There's God, though. Let's go. So if the argument really, maybe I'll be corrected by any one of you. If the argument is because, there's too much power in the central, that we should share a little bit to the regions. Nigeria came up with something called the 6th geopolitical zone. They call it 6th geopolitical. It's not you see the word? It's geopolitical zone. It's made for political reasons. No interest in building the life of the people. But it's a mere political structure for political convenience. That's why when they call it, it's a 6th geopolitical zone. But let's have it, Mary. We have the Northwest, the Northeast, the North Central. Now we have the Southwest remain. Now the South is there, the Southeast is there. People say, look at the map, look at where your people there. Southeast. We are not reaching anything here. There's God, though. Mary, now me and get her today. Now say we not there the country. Now why? Meanwhile, the money from this oil, now the South, now they bring her. There is God, though. We are not recognized. Where could they go? Then the question is, look at the beautiful map of Nigeria today. This is where I have found my joy. Now, we have 36 regions. You know my pain. As at the time we have only this region, they were if you give the North to themselves, you find the North are not even happy with one another. They have the Northwest now, the Northeast, and the North Central. Even you come to the East, East today, they say Abakaleke, them not be true Igbo people. Now go not go greet me today, but somebody don't tell me before. Come to my place between us and the Shekiri. If I'm my partner name na Shekiri, because they live so together. You know, when you name your child with the other person tribe, if you bring Shekiri again, my father goes, no, he go drive you. Do you understand? So there's always going to be intertribal war. But Mali said, see them want to be the star, so they're fighting tribal war. They're not looking for the progress of the people, they're fighting tribal war. So I said, my question is, now that we have these 36 states, look at it, all of them complete, plus the Federal Capital Territory in the middle. It looks like a just thing. The question is, what are we still looking for? Why can't these states run as a country of their own? They're going to tell me the power is in the central. Maybe Chibus, I want to listen to you now. The power is in the central. The power that is in the central, stop Abia from doing something, having Abia airline. Look at Akwa Ibom today. Akwa Ibom have airline. Nigeria don't have an airline. Who stopped Akwa Ibom from having an airline? The next football match we are playing now is in Akwa Ibom. Did the Nigerian government stop us from playing football in Akwa Ibom? What are the governors doing with their own state that they cannot take advantage of this geographical region, the new Nigeria? I call it the new Nigeria. Why are we not concerned with the new
Okay,
Nigeria?
I was about asking, I said, why is the northern part bigger? Why is it bigger?
But that is their size. Let's go back. All right. This is their true size. All right. And it is how Nigeria is. This is how it is. They are bigger than the rest of the country. And this is the true map of Nigeria today. We're not even guessing it. So when we talk of the north, that's where we see the north. But the north, even the Hausa man, if you say, I don't agree like say Fulani man tell you say not be Hausa man. Now there you go. You will call say Benue people that be Hausa. Where Benue man for the Hausa?
But they are all northerners. They are all northerners that agree.
That's it. So that's why you ask me a question. How come that the north is bigger? But let's go back to the new map. See, this, like I said, it was a referendum and we have the Midwest region. So we have the Eastern region, the Midwest, and the Western region. Now, they won't divide though. Now, the question I come again is, if that is the case, let us look at the geographical zone, which is still geographical zone. It's geopolitical, not geographical, geopolitical. A mere geopolitical expression. We don't have any use for it. There's no governor, no structure put in place. My question now is, look at what we've got. Why are we not taking advantage of all this? Now I'm going to listen to every single one of you. Why are we not fighting that Plateau State is big enough to be a country? They have the resources to be a country. Edo have the resources to be a country. Ondo have the resources to be a country. Oshun, that's where the biggest king is. Oyo, the same thing. You don't know the biggest city in Nigeria, in the Africa was Ibadan. I don't know whether it's smaller now. Lagos, of course, Lagos economy. Look at that small Lagos there. The economy of that small Lagos is bigger than that of Kenya. The economy of Lagos, you see that small place called Lagos? Look at how small. The economy is bigger than Kenya.
And then why are we still poor as a country?
The question is, my son, now you ask me a question.
God bless you. Why are we still poor? Does it mean that we are not doing the right thing?
Yes. Because we are chasing only politics instead of production. If all these states, Mary, if all these states say Nigeria has refused to have airline, Akwa Ibom don't get airline, Edo get airline, Delta get airline, they can't fly abroad, can't they put the plane, can't they land for their place? How many airports would, in fact, to the flight in and out of the country, how much I would be doing, Mary? How many of these governors are thinking along this line? All these
even at that, can we just see for the fact that we still have flights in Nigeria? We have airports. Almost every state has their own international airports, right? So we have airports. It's not like it's not working.
So the question I asked Mary is, you see here, they said the federal government is taking all the things. The only thing the federal government is taking, let it be clear, is oil money. The federal government does not go to Anambra and say, the stars you collect, bring it to me. The only money the federal government is taking is oil. And so we being poor is because the states refuse to work. If Lagos can be bigger than Kenya, if Delta State can boast that we are bigger than Switzerland, and on Kogi, the idiot that's just stole the whole money in Kogi State, do you know what is in Kogi State? If they tell you the mineral deposit in Kogi State, Mary, that Kogi you see so, that bagger went there, ruined it. And we are playing politics. Oh, where's Yaya Bello? That's what we're talking. Go and look what is in Kogi State.
And it's working freely in the state.
My son.
I think you see the drama. Oshomole say, if you commit sin as a politician, if you steal money as a politician, you should come to APC. Your sins has been forgiven. Said by Oshomole. So that's what is happening.
You know when you come baptized, they will come baptize you into APC and your sin is forgiven. You see what I see? But
that is see.
What is really paining me today is, yes, all these areas, all these regions can exist as a country of their own. And they will function well. I look at the smallest state. Look at the whole map. Son, let us be sincere here. The smallest state is Lagos. Look at it. There is no state smaller than Lagos. And you know another funny thing? I beg, Mokona look at Anambra State. It's so small. But Anambra is one top state in Nigeria. You see this Niger state, these are big for nothing. The land of Niger state is bigger than Holland.
Like Chris, you call Niger State big for nothing. Niger State is producing food though.
They're getting it.
Chris, Niger State is producing food though. Let's forget, we started having this issue because of the level of insecurity in the country. It's not like Niger State has not been producing food. Yes, I will tell you. When we started having insecurity issues, that was when we started having the whole food not coming from Niger State. But Niger State was really producing, like, you see a whole lot of yam, the local rice, you get it from Niger State.
You understand? You insult me now. You know how much Holland, the land of Niger State, is bigger than Holland, the Netherlands, here in Europe. Holland generates $100 billion from agric export a year. People in Niger State can't even have enough food to eat. Holland, you know how much we are budget? 27 trillion naira, which is about, not reach $15 billion. Maybe our total budget. Whereas Holland, smaller than Niger State, is making 200. It's not, we don't go up to 200 billion a year. Food when they sell out. You say Niger State, they give us rice, they give us food. In fact, they are big for nothing. Now you can see the potential, what I'm talking about. Imagine if everybody go to work, if Niger State choose to do agric with the land they have and begin to feed the whole of Africa. Today, everybody from the troop into Niger State. Of course, youth corps not get here to work now. Now teachers.
But the problem is it the individuals that are going
to now youth corps go to Niger State. Are you not understanding that the place is not all that secure? Not every part is secured.
Understand why there is insecurity. Now hunger causes insecurity for Nigeria. Now hunger now causes insecurity for Nigeria. Nobody, when they're born well for United Kingdom, when they get life, saying they go kidnap person for bush. Now hunger causes insecurity for Nigeria.
I want to add something. During the 2015 election between Jonathan and Buhari, when he was threatening Jonathan that in fact, that blood will flow in Nigeria if he didn't win the election. When he brought all this machinery, was there no hunger? Was there, in fact, the insecurity hasn't gotten to this extent. It was after that time that this thing has grown to this extent now.
No, it's not my son, man. Yes, go on. Let me allow you to finish.
But the problem is, you were saying something. I thought you would go straight to that particular issue that you were concerning the.
What I wanted to say
concerning the.
You see, during the Buhari campaign, what Buhari was doing was that I will use my people because we are more. We have a lot of hungry people. We have people I can indoctrinate with Islam to go and attack so that I win election. So, and these are the people that backfire them now. Do you know the people in the north? Are they killing the Southerners really? Are they not killing themselves? The northern, when they talk of killing, there's more killing in the north. The children when they kidnap for Kaduna, are they Southern children? Are they not Muslims? They kidnap their own children. So do they mean well? Does Buhari mean well for his people? The answer is no. How many children they don't kidnap for Kaduna? How many killings is happening in Plateau State? That is a regular thing. I mean, Zamfara is the most insecure state. The governor is actually lamenting. Do you want to know these regions? The amount of killing is not happening in the south. So when they say that the northerners are this or they hate us, they hate themselves. The politicians are actually using them to destroy themselves. Imagine what Kaduna could become. Look at the landscape of Kaduna. Look at the land. Look at Borno. A blessed land. Maybe even sharing boundary with Cameroon. All these states, Niger, look at them. They have opportunity to be international. But what are they doing? Lagos is taking advantage of its own. Lagos share boundary with Cotonou. They are taking advantage of it. Even those of us in the south that don't have that, we can go in through the sea. So we don't even need to have boundary. Our boundary at the sea. Today, goods they trade with China. China want to do with you. They don't know what is boundary. Water not be boundary anymore. So we have every state you see now. I bet name one that cannot exist as a country. Imagine if every of these states begin to produce one thing or the other for Nigeria. Where we go today, my son?
But it will start from the government, because the individuals, they are trying their best, but the support is not there.
God will bless you.
The support is not there.
Thank you. Today I said the topic today is individualism and collectivism. Individually, Nigeria have succeeded. But you cannot defeat the forces ahead of you if you are divided. You need to come together. You see the Naira.
Okay, Chris, let me ask. With what our leaders are doing, right? So do you think we are practicing individualism or collectivism?
We're not. In fact, Nigeria is the worst individualistic state on earth. As it is now, we are very individualistic. Everybody is fighting for himself. That is why you go see your brother. You see a man stealing your money. You don't get small money to carry your child abroad. You are comfortable. You don't want to fight. You don't want to die. If you care, if you understand that together, that the destiny of everybody is in one, that we're all going to carry one international passport, that we're all going to spend 1 naira, that the road is going to be used by every single one of us, the airport is going to use, the water, maybe, if you not say we're not doing individualistic, it's only in Nigeria that we don't have pipe-borne water. In the world, since I've been moving around. Everybody, if you build a finish, you build a borehole. You see the impact? If you build a finish, you put electricity. Imagine if we had a collective society, and let me tell you this. If I was in Ajangbade that night, when I came out and they took light, every generator who in the poor part of Lagos, maybe the amount of money we used to buy fuel that night, one night, is enough to give everybody electricity. If the money you spend to pay for electricity in Niger State for a day by buying fuel, I'm not saying your generator, the cost of your fuel, if you put it together, Niger State will get light.
That's Chris. I was ashamed when Ghana celebrated 13 years of steady light and Nigeria gave them light. I was very, very ashamed the day they announced it. Understand?
We don't need
people.
God.
Will you blame us? It was that the Chris
No,
that said,
that's what I'm trying to say. It's not
bigger than the whole of Ghana, right? So, in a nutshell, Nigeria is too much of a big country. We are too big. That the Chris, maybe we're not supposed to be having only president.
Maybe we are too small. The United States of America.
We are not supposed to be having only president in this country. Maybe the presidency is too small to rule. So maybe after president, we practice kingship and queenship and see what they can do. Because being only president and governors, I can't really point out to say this is what they can do. Maybe the country is too big for them to handle.
Maybe there's no place as blessed as Nigeria. In terms of,
but it might be too big.
No, Mary. No place is as blessed as Nigeria. Look at what we have. We have the presidency ruling us. We have the governor helping us. We have the local government helping us. We have the kings. All these are all leaders. Tell them to do what they're supposed to do. You know what I call my kings? The kings in my area. I say, all of them go wait here. They go call all of them, go Asaba. You know, they go to put them in one classroom. Governor will come share 5 million for them. When governor said they come, when they prepare, they go. I say, are you people not king for my those days? King not they come out for palace.
These days now, I'm even wondering why is governors that will appoint somebody they like as a king. I thought it's a traditional thing that if somebody wants to become a king.
That is that topic that the Chris is talking about, individualism. They do things for their own personal interest. Personal interest, not collective interest.
We are actually blessed. Imagine say, you know what I told my king? I asked them, say, the least people can do is have an NGO. That will not be big grammar now. Say, I be king. My own be say, as a king, I go make sure food not hungry. People up, every child in my area go to school. That becomes your project. You go feel raise money from everywhere in the world as a king to make that thing work for your community and the area around you. The other one, if you say, healthcare now be your own. You know what they do? Then they wait, make Okowa give them money from Asaba then. As we speak now. So you see how many blessings we are blessed? Having kings is a blessing. They're not working. They're waiting for handouts. If the kings, I swear alone, if the kings in Nigeria, if I tell you how many kings there this country, this map where you see so, they count the number of kings, we go run. They are more than the they command than the tower than the tribes of how we call them. The number of kings here. Imagine if all of them they do one thing. You don't see the fight for Kano.
And those kings, they are not poor, very rich kings. Have you gone to some of the palace? Very rich.
But you know how rich they could be? In those days, you know what I said to my king? I told him, I said, Oga, come on. In my grandfather I grew up with, that he had this called Susu. I don't know whether you know Susu. I don't know the language. It's called, it's our local bank system. So that every Saturday, like today now, those women that went to the market to sell things, they will come and save money. So they have their name written down and they contribute to 3 naira or 30 naira. You understand? Depends on how much you can. When you need a loan, your child want to go to school, you can go to them, they will give you money. You pay with interest. So, see, that was what my grandfather was doing. And you know what it was? If a child were going to school in those days, your mother would love to join there so that when you want to go to school, you go and take money and pay. And then every day, as you go to market, they begin to pay back. That money at the end of the day will be shared. And the people that be keeping money will have interest.
People, you know, there's this thing I heard, like, they'll be telling us that then if you graduate from maybe like high institution, right? They celebrate graduates then. It is still in this country that they place high value on graduates, on educated people. So when you graduate, it looks like the way they award you, the way they celebrate you is as if you went to America. As if you went to America and come back to and you came back to Nigeria, you understand? So it's a different ballgame entirely. But now the world is expanding, we are getting bigger.
Yes.
You understand? So I feel like then where the problem is now that in the political sector, the people we are having that want to come in, they are not having that mindset of, okay, let's have the interest of the people at heart. They are not having the mindset of, I need to come gather my own money so that even when I leave, my children, even the ones that don't even know the generations to come, they need to be rich, they need to have money. So by so doing, it is affecting us.
No, Mary, you know the dangerous part. Look at it. If a governor is voted into Kogi State, for instance, or voted into Benue State,
is the Ayabel not in Kogi State? Is he not there? Is the Ayabel not in Kogi State? So when will they get him?
Mary, if I know that as a governor, my own is to go there and grow the economy of that region. Now, wait till I know they ask them. If my job is to grow the economy of Delta State, as I go in there, I will not be waiting for how much is coming from federal government. I'll be thinking of what I can do so that Delta State will make money. This is the first assignment. Every governor, every king should be making money for his people. Like I was telling you how my father was behaving. My grandfather was able to empower his people. Why can't a king even set up a local bank? Nigerian people go and put their money in Zenith Bank. Zenith will not give them loan. And you know people not foolish. Go and put it in your local king, and your local king will give you loan. So you can sell things. They are not working.
There's problem, a lot of problems. If you can remember, when Obi said that they beat him the first time because he was saving money, they wanted to repair his office as a governor. But the money the money they gave as like the money they said that they will repair the governor's lodges was very high. If he cut down the money, that was the reason why they go against him and they beat him.
Exactly.
They are not there for work. And you see how much he left as a governor.
You see, all Obi has told us, the only reason we love Obi only told us that he refused to spend money recklessly. And he did not. That was why we love him. But the question I asked Obi is, how much did you make? You see what I'm saying? And that was when Obi began to tell us he set up a factory. You understand? And they blame him for it. Obi was trying as a governor to make money for Anambra State. Do you know how much Anambra State will be making? If you have Anambra farm today, Anambra farm, where you farm with the local people, there's so much land, Mary. Why is the land?
The man is a businessman. Now the greatest problem with Obi is that Obi did not create flights. You should go and buy airplane and start flight business.
Okay, let's see what happens. See what happened. Let me contribute something to this. Okay, look at Ali Nonyema, the Igbo man that owns AP.
Okay.
Do you know that when he said he will fly from Lagos to London 4 million naira, that under 24 hours, all the airlines that were flying 70 million from Nigeria to London brought it down to 5 million, and they even go as far as bringing it down to as low as $500, $400. But they were telling us it's dollar, 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 dollar. But a one man single-handedly did it.
Yes.
Since then, I think there have been changes. There are changes in the
They will be able to frustrate him, my son. Let me cut in there. They were able to frustrate him because he's an individual. Imagine if it's Nigeria.
So what happened?
Nigeria have no power.
What I understand, sir. What I understand is that these politicians, all the politicians, like all these airlines in Nigeria, they have shares, if not their own. So they will not allow you. They know they are making the country, they are making a lot of money. So they will not allow you, even if they didn't write their name there, they didn't show their faces as the owners or as the major shareholders. So they won't allow you for you to become another airline that will bring down their prices. So they will not allow you. They are the one in power.
Let me tell you this, people that God will bless you. You see the truth. All I want to say is that they can bring Oyema down, but they cannot bring Nigeria Airways down if Nigeria is serious. Because
but they are not ready now.
Aircraft. We can play the politics. If they ban us, we go ban them. If you don't land well in our airport, you don't land well in Nigeria. That's how you do business. That's what we have made. I cannot fight the government of UK, but Nigeria can ask the government of UK question.
Daddy Chris, now let me throw this question to you. Let me say you own an airline, right? You're running it as a business, and those people start fighting you. How will you go about it?
You see,
will you want to dance with that thing, or you want to keep fighting them? And fighting them actually ruin your business.
Exactly. Maybe that's why I won't go into it. That's why I'm not proposing that I should do airline. That one person should be doing airline. I want the states to be doing airline. They have
you said actually go get airplane. That was what you said. You can own airline.
That's why I said even if the state is not ready, that's why I was angry with Peter. That Peter could have put us together to have an airline that would have been more formidable than the British Airways today. Because Peter will be able to raise money using us. Let me tell you this. Now, question I want to ask you, children. Now, let's think simple. Do you know how many land that is wasting in Nigeria? Land. And we don't have food to eat. Who is responsible for our problem? You know that Nigeria, you see how many bush now? Look around, see bush. They don't even get that bush here. Yet people not see food eat.
And that's why the president's wife, Remi Tinubu, has come out to say the husband is not the cause of the hardship.
That woman.
No food for lazy man. The husband is not the cause of the hardship. She has said it. And it's everywhere on the media space.
No,
I don't really know
the husband is the cause. The husband is the cause.
She said the husband is not the cause of the hardship.
Mary, what I want us to do today is let us look at the map of Nigeria, my children. You guys are making sense. I'm asking a question. The smallest state here in Lagos is richer than Kenya.
But Daddy Chris, so Lagos State is a big state. So how comes it's small on the map?
The land there, Lagos don't get land. They don't use the whole Lagos finish. You see, yeah, they see do farm.
As small as it is, it's now one of the biggest states in the country.
What did they Edo State? What did they inside Edo State? When Oyibo land for Delta State, they shout, supply. We were producing that same state. You know what they've done? In my own state, let me use the Delta State I know. The supply, which is the place where I grew up, they were producing plywood. The plywood was the African plywood is the plywood that was used in the whole world. We were known for plywood, that small place, because we have the resources. Today, all those plywood companies, they don't turn out to hotel. Who buy them? The politicians that they buy them. They turn out to hotel. Now I ask, may I ask you one thing? Why is it difficult for a state to have a bank? Bank is a good business.
Sure, it is.
Why are individuals owning banks? The state could not own a bank. If I call them stupid, I would reverse. If those stupid governors can only create their own banks for their own people, imagine the progress in the land.
That is the corruption. Not that they cannot do it. Instead, they can even use their people to establish it.
Blind people. No, not all of them. All of them, most of them, when they vote idiot to office. Idiots. Some of them are idiots.
Chris, the question is, do you think these politicians don't own these businesses you're talking about? The only thing you will say is,
okay, wait.
Their names are not being seen. Once they try to establish a business, they give it out to maybe a private individual and hide themselves from it. Because for example, if you know all your Ayabelo's investments, I believe that now that EFCC, they are looking for him, they will go and make sure they shut down all the businesses. But now you don't even know any of his business or his investments to start with. So these are the reasons why they do what they do.
But do you know the most important? The most important.
Before I go forget this one, maybe you ask more question. Say if I get a big airline, they are pursuing me. What do I do? And I would say to you, I don't want to have the airline because I don't have the power to fight it. A governor trying to have a bank is a foolish man. The state having the bank will be there to serve his children. Mary, who is a foolish man, who is wise? When I do it for the state, my children will benefit from the state. Come to England today. I'm not worried how my child go to school. Because the system is there. So why will I not pay to the state? So the state, I pray for England, make England better. Because I know say my children will go to school. They will have the best in life. That one already tell me, I don't need to tip for nipple from one place. Because the system is what I need to work. Nobody is successful here. Unless you can never be successful unless your society is successful. And this is the problem we have. You don't need to have
but there is law and the order there. I think to a certain level. There's law and the order. Any country that doesn't respect the law, the rule of law, that country is gone.
In fact, there's no
Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone beyond repair. Let me just put it this way: Nigeria has gone beyond repair.
You said rule of law. Do you have rule of law?
Yes.
Do you have rule of law? We saw when they said the judiciary system needs to be revamped. Right?
When law cannot hold you responsible as a politician, as a big man, the country is gone.
Yes.
The police is here to protect the rich and the politicians. As a poor man, go and commit. In fact, let them be beating you on the road. If you even have money to even commit.
You see why I'm not worried there? You know I'm not worried there. My people say, that's make it pain and everybody they pay. So I asked Dangote, I don't even want to talk a politician. Tell me Dangote is a rich man. He has all the money in the world. Enough to work out for streets. They go kidnap him. If they catch him, they go collect money. But if Dangote day in England, he go stroll for streets, go yes, Shonika de waka. Come and see. Go online. There's the richest boy, one lawyer in France. If you see the guy swag with his girlfriend, in fact, they follow him every day. Now content. He's a rich bagger. In fact, if you see the kind of cars he use, Dangote, do you even enjoy the money you have? Fear not gonna let you come out. If you data, come out. If police don't follow you,
can't do it now. Because the monster they made is waiting for them. The monster they've created for long is waiting for them.
A wise man will not want to create a monster. It was the rich people. Let me tell you something, children. It was the rich people in Europe that introduced what we call the welfare package. You know what is welfare package? If you're not working in London, at the end of the month, they will give you money to eat so that you will not go and kidnap people. Because they know when you are hungry, nobody can control what you will do. Our guest today now, Debbie Ross. You know if you call any Nigerian girl from Facebook, when you say, send me data. Now they're way now. It's not their fault. It's the monster we've created. The whole problem we are talking about, children, all these things we're talking about is money. God has given us this beautiful structure. If God can't give us king, join up. See, we get how many people here when they lead us? How many governors they here? How many local government chairmen they here? How many kings they here? If all these people will go to work today, give us 6 months. Give us 6 months. If they are not going to share money, give us 6 months. Nigeria will be great. There is no.
Nigeria can pay. Nigeria can even pay each citizen. Nigeria can pay each citizen if they are willing. Nigeria can pay each citizen because when you hear the amount of.
Chibuza, we cannot pay now. We are not making the money. Oh yeah, money.
No, not now.
We cannot pay. I can't want to borrow from China. We are not going to pay.
What are we?
Do you know what your president said?
What are we doing for?
For the debt you are owing. Do you hear it? They should forgive Nigerians for the debt you are owing.
I'm even wondering, our old rail line they removed from Southeast. They've not replaced it. So that means that one is gone and gone forever.
That is not part of your project for now.
A debtor is a slave. A debtor is a slave. Another word for debtor are slaves. If you are a debtor, you are a slave. In those
yes. That's why they are choosing their planes now. That's why they are choosing their plane up and down.
They don't get pride. They don't get pride again. That's why they sell our daughters on the Facebook now. That's why we are looking for kidnapping. We are hustling. Look now, the monster Nigeria have created is affecting the international community. All the 419 boys, they are collecting money from people abroad. You don't want to be that.
But what can we do to stop this, sir? What can we do to stop?
Answer my question. My only is that look at this beauty of Nigeria. This is why I want to stop here. With all these kings, with all these states run like a country. And all of them coming out to tell us the way Lagos State governor was able to say the GDP, it's not me that said it, it's Sanwo-Olu that said it on Sky Television in England. That the GDP of Lagos is bigger than that of Kenya because he's making money. Tell all of them to work like Lagos. They should stop waiting for oil money. They should make money. And you will be surprised what Nigeria will be. And all the kings,
that's right.
They should start making money. A king, if you cannot set up an NGO.
That is the reason why I'm even suggesting that all the seaports in Nigeria should open. You understand? Like now, even in Warri, if Warri seaport is open, Warri will make more money.
Many every state will have their own
seaport. I'm confused though. I'm confused there. Why are the seaports closed? What are their reasons for closing it at the Chris? Because I know that with that, it will aid a lot of business, right?
Yes.
In the country. Import and export, we actually work well. So why was it closed?
Now, because I'm not the economist, but I go advise this on this. Now, I'll tell you one thing. The phone you use now, iPhone. Have you seen your iPhone? If you look the back of it, it's made in China. You know what? iPhone is now made in China. It's an American product. They are now assembling it in China. You know why? Because it's cheaper to make it in China. American companies are moving to China. So the whole Chinese economy, when they grow, they don't carry some American company take. If America gets enemy today, not China. Now, I say this to you. You see, if Nigerian can turn, there's something we came up with. We call it a free trade zone. That's what Chinese use. There's a place you'll be in China, you don't pay tax. You are like in a no country. It's a free trade zone. You don't pay tax there. Nigerian can set up free trade zone. You know the state. Every state must have a free trade zone so that people will come and do business there. And that place will be growing like speed. Now, so things go the root out. Nigeria is so blessed. We are better than China for America. America will want to come and put their business here. If we can only establish things that will attract them. If America can go to China, they are number one enemy. They are number one competitor. They go come to Nigeria 3 times. But what would they come to do here? We seem to be people who don't even have anything to offer the world. Because of the stupidity of our governors. I never talk of the president today. Because that one they sleep. You see America, You see how America be. America gets states. New York is a country of its own. New York gets its own economy. Los Angeles, the budget, the GDP of Los Angeles is bigger than the whole of Africa put together. Not only Nigeria, only one state in America.
That was the reason why. That was the reason why Ojukwu pushed for regional government.
The regional government. Okay,
I hope you will not divert to Biafra again because today
I'm not talking about Biafra. I'm not talking about Biafra.
No, my son. The question
I'm not talking about Biafra.
The regional government, when they ask, what did stop Niger from being a regional government? What did stop Edo from being a regional government? Look, all these ones could be regional government today. They don't need to.
That is another thing that Atiku was actually planning to do. But we know that Atiku is actually not a saint as well. But Atiku had emerged the winner. I think that's part of his project or part of his plans as well.
Atiku one know OTB oil. That one know anything past oil. Other than to privatize.
Do you know Atiku's here right now? Atiku is feeling that maybe if peradventure he will later come to that place as a president, Tinubu must have finished everything. He's crying, He's crying at this point. He said Tinubu wants to privatize everything. Tinubu wants to privatize everything for himself and his family. Atiku is not crying right now.
Can you imagine people? Maybe, but this is a very serious thing. If every state begin to really think and work, and all the kings begin to work, and all the local government begin to work, I swear, Nigeria will be back. There will be no state as growing. There's no country that will grow fast like Nigeria in the world. And I'm talking now. Look at what we have. Look at what God has given.
But you know the most annoying part of it, do you know that even the Nigerian youth now, in fact, I don't know I don't even know how to put it. Do you know that a man can single-handedly buy a land in a particular place, and that place doesn't have roads, and the man will decide to build roads. The youth of the community will come out and say, "Oh guys, pay us money, pay us this one, pay us that. If not, you will not build something that you will benefit from." What is wrong?
It is worse in the eastern region. Even states, Port Harcourt, try it in Port Harcourt. The same thing, that's what you see. All those ways. The roads are not good. If you fix it, you pay.
They call it the best.
I'm telling you, this is so bad.
I'm
it's very bad.
Everybody know me in my place. And they build one small place. The children don't go there. I reach their call, they say, now that the crews they do things. They said, Ose, we need something. What do I do? I give them something when they go. You know why? Because these kids, we have disoriented them. I don't have any blame for the Nigerian youth. Now, what did your papa show you now they do?
That's true.
As you come this world, your papa tell you say this is not good, you not go do it. We have shown the Nigerian young people, the Nigerian daughters, bad examples. Today, they go do worse than not. Because anything you teach people, go teach.
But is corruption going to go in this country? I know that every there's no country that's no corruption, but the level of Nigerian's own is very high. Yeah. But is it going to reduce or to keep increasing?
No, see, this is what we.
Because I don't even know where this place leads. I don't know where this thing is leading us to.
Battle of corruption, we need the battle of corruption for federal government. If I don't know, the problem is still that of leadership as I talk. You see the kings, so when the king they say, "This is my property. This fund will belong to all of us." They will not go first scatter them. If they not even agree with the governors for the fierce more. You know how many kings they how many kings they Delta State alone? If I count them, if you put them for one place, they reach to that big school. They're the full classroom. So the question is, if all these kings will come together and say, "You governor, we want to make this state grow. We want to produce our own team. We want to be like Lagos. Not even go far. Ondo, we want to be like Lagos. Kwara, we want to be like Lagos, and we must be like Lagos today." The king for the helpers. They are hungry. Now the children, I won't solve this problem. The one you can shoot gun at. We see, I said the people that are supposed to correct our ills are sleeping. People who are supposed to solve Nigerian problem, they are part of the problem.
The problem is like what is happening. I said something the other day in our last show. I said that how can you get it right in terms of judiciary now? Like in Abuja, that Nike is building houses for judges, building everything for them. How can you?
You know what?
How can you get it?
My prayer is a very bad thing, but I'm praying that the military boys come and take over and treat these boys, these idiots. Where we can go there if military comes.
That's what I give. That's what I give just that suggestion that I said the solution to me is the community to take over. And that person should be transparent You understand? It's not going to be like other corrupt places.
Trust me, the worst military will be better than now. The worst military will be better
I'm telling
than
you.
civilian. This country, wait,
I'm telling you.
Country, this so now military help us. All this region you see so now military break them.
Now, the Chris, how can you say the worst military is better?
No.
The same military that if they start doing anything against we or start doing anything affecting on the people, we will not be able to speak.
Nigeria need that.
We don't need we don't need the worst one.
We need the worst one. My son, you know what I was watching this night? On the documentary, I was watching Jerry Rawlings when he took over Ghana. The guy was on the street. If they help people, in fact, if you see where people they walk, he go pull his shirt. A president, a young man. That's why they help them.
But I agree, so this protest you are seeing, protest, it's only happening because you're in the civilian regime. You know that once you delve into military regime, you will not be able to experience anything. If you go and protest, these people will just pick you up. You can't be able to protest in the military.
Mary, it's a beautiful thing. Look at the boy now in Burkina Faso.
Yes.
Started growing economy today. If the boy was able to produce tomatoes now, waiting the stupid presidency or what they never do before nothing. If Tinubu not produce granite, what is there in backyard? The small boy.
Only Tinubu. What about the governors? I'm only focusing on the governors. What are the governors doing? That the senators, right? We've got senators. What are the senators doing? The Senate presidents, what are they doing?
Mary, let me say something there. Mary, this thing is lies on the person holding the power. It was only a word that this man uttered in the first day that scattered Nigeria to this extent. Even if the military comes and doesn't want to use that strong hand to go the other way around, you understand? They'll see the peak. As long as he's doing the right thing, people will support him.
You know what the military will do? The military will only fight indiscipline. You understand? What they don't have the knowledge is the knowledge to be productive. That is the only problem. That's why I didn't want to say military should stay too long. But what we really need is for these governors to start to be productive. Run your state like a country. Forget Nigerian oil money. There is enough resources in Kwara State. There's enough resources in Oyo State. Do you know Oyo now? You see the farmland in Oyo State. They are growing. So there is something that you can do that will give you people money. Stop waiting for oil money.
Okay. I wanted to ask, now, Chris, in the military regime, because I was not able to experience any, but in the military regime, do they have anything like governors?
Yes, they appoint themselves as governors. When they take over
the military will be governors.
Oh, yes. So in fact, I've seen one who's going to be governor of Delta State. They appoint military men, police officers, sometimes Air Force men, so that their peace go there. They know how to take more power with the camp. So, yes, but these guys...
That would be so serious, man.
You don't want to like... yes, it's one thing I like about Abacha regime. One thing I like about Abacha regime, yes, he was very tough somehow, but you know that the man that time the economy was stable. If you are a foreigner, you buy something or you do business, you pay with naira. If you don't want to take naira, go away. You understand?
Okay, nothing go out, but yeah, now still our money go as first. But the good thing about if Abacha pursue you, like when he talks just now, if Abacha pursue you, that word will go
pursue you.
Right. If Abacha they pursue you, this place you go break up. You go pass her.
Are you talking about the same Abacha that said the money their father left will never finish? Or which of them?
Yes. No, he's so money, he's sick. He finished Nigeria, but.
So that the quiz, can we agree that the past leaders taught these present leaders how to steal? They did not just learn it today. Yes, it's just like you say, it is what your father taught you, that's what you grew up to do. So our past leaders taught the present leaders how to steal. Can we just agree on that?
But Mario, you know the funny thing, people like Abacha, they didn't go to school. They went to military school. All the people that have ruled Nigeria, other than Goodluck Jonathan, Goodluck was the first graduate to rule Nigeria. Well sound, well taught, a lecturer. One will expect that it will come with a level of civility and civilization to grow the Nigerian economy. Instead, he was sharing money. What's the difference between Goodluck and the military? What will be the difference between this man when he be accountant? When they go buy new yachts, an accountant running the affairs of the country.
That is true. There are a lot of difference between Goodluck and the military. If Goodluck was a military personnel, all the bombing that happened during his regime will never take place. It only happened because it was a civilian person that was there as the president. You know the kind of bombing that took place during Goodluck regime.
Witness might be the good thing about him. Then we don't need them. Maybe it should have been a military then, so that there will no bombing. What was he? Was he not a coward? No, this is here. Was Goodluck not
the bombing was everywhere. The bombing was everywhere. It was too much.
See, Goodluck would have been impressing me today if he time that he was there, that he was able to grow the Nigerian economy. Nothing stopped Goodluck. Nothing stopped him from growing the Nigerian economy. He was blind. A graduate at that matter. Now, I'll
come out straight. I'll say my own. I understand fully well that yes, Tinubu won. He's not the president. But agree with me that if Peter Obi had won this election, and if he had been the president, with this, if what we are passing through now is what we are facing during Peter Obi, people will say they said it. Tinubu would have made the country better because Tinubu was what people think will be able to better the country. They are using Lagos as an example that he was able to rule Lagos, right? Now he's there, and look at we are still passing through the same thing, the same problem.
Mary, there's one thing. Somebody, when did they come to be president, first he go get plan. Peter had a plan. Peter have the right ideology that Nigeria need to start making money. He said there will be no revenue allocation. There will be production allocation, meaning I will say today Delta State must produce granite. This one must produce this. That was the kind of allocation he was going to give. That is a man thinking well. I wasn't supporting Peter because he's an Igbo man from the south. I was supporting his idea. Now, if all these governors you see here when they mess every day for us, if they start to they produce things, Nigeria will be where we are. If Lagos State could come out on the world television and say our economy is bigger than Kenya, tell Delta State governor that man no call him name. Tell him he come and make contact. Tell him to open his mouth and say something. And what are we talking about? So it's not, had Peter become president, there's no way. And Peter, the only thing I see about Peter today, Peter is a weak person. He wants to be loved. Peter, if you be president, they order killing. A president don't have to be a good man. A president have to be a good leader. As Obama good rich, Obama became president, the next day he was signing people to go to war in Afghanistan. It's a bad job. It's not meant for good people. So if you're a good man, don't be president. Peter should be firm. You take tough decisions. Even when people they talk, that's why we say the military is better. They will take firm decision and they will stand by it.
And execute it.
Yes. Everybody will follow it. You don't follow it, then you have problem with me. And that's why you rule a state like Nigeria. Let's go on the quick break. When we come back, we'll continue, sir. All right? Stay with it. Go on.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. Srtv Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to Srtv Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious Srtv Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 93190 or email us at realestate@superiorradiotelevision.com. Srtv Chocolate Department, where comfort meets luxury.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. This is Wake Up Nigeria, people. We've been looking at now. I'm going to end the part of this show by talking about the real topic of today. We had a lot of newspaper to look at, but let us just play with what we have. All right, let's admit it to us. Let's see where we are now. Is we'll be talking about this country as it is, what we can do and what we should not do. For Nigeria to succeed, honestly, we need a pastor like Damina. The president will be like Damina, who is able to challenge the status quo, but with words of mouth. Damina was preaching. He was talking about this tithe. Everybody were angry with him. Today, even the biggest man in Nigeria don't say, what did the boy talk not true? When you hit the wall, boom, boom. One day, a whole wall go break. They do a small. Be there. That place go prove. So that's exactly what we need to do. We need a president that can speak, not the one that cannot speak. You understand? We need I go sell idea of why we need to be together and succeed. It's clear in the world, and I have to believe in it, and I have to sell it because, like I live my life, belongs to it, and I will work. So we need somebody who has a strong sense of leadership, not a good man. The language I want to use is this: we don't need a good man, no. We need a powerful leader.
A president that can speak, not the one that will say the ministers to go and tell the people what his administration is doing.
Thank you, my daughter. How can the president be telling us to go and ask so the minister should be telling us what he's doing? What he doing, man? Baba, you don't need to come from house. Now here you will make fun. Actually, they laugh with us. They laugh with you. The only reason the children were abusing you was because you were not talking. If people they abuse you can't run from them. Your own people when they rule, you say because they are abusing you, so that's why you don't want to come on social media. Is that not stupidity? We need that capable hand with a big mouth. Anytime when I want vote person, I'm married. We're gonna look whether his lip thick like that. It on. If you not thick, no voter. Anyone don't get thick lip, no voter. This guy small mouth. Enough he talk. Leave him. So we need to get a leader that is really competent. And this whole thing now will be a thing of the past, my people. Anyway, I am going to be here for the next 10 minutes again and to share this wonderful message. I call it the message of God. You understand? And today is that I'm trying to say that individually we have failed. Individually we have failed. That is where I want to talk about. We have so failed. You know why we failed? I have money now. I can build my own house. But because I don't have security, I'm now building fence. The fence now higher than the fence, than the prison gate, than the prison fence. Every Nigerian fence today is higher than the prison fence. Do you need a fence, my brother? Who are you running away from? Come to United Kingdom. You will not see those fences. Mary, I can talk there, and this is very important.
That's not there again.
No, it's not me. If anybody today, Mary, if you can build a house today, the first thing you must think of money first is to build the fence. Who are you?
That's true. It's not just fence, so fence with barbed wire everywhere. Or Mary, you put bottle.
That one not rich, you'll still come pay policeman. May they follow you, carry gun follow you. If he shoot you, take them, kill you. You know, some of them, we make mistake. So this is what you do when you choose to be individualistic. We need to come together and defeat this menace. Mary, why will I build a house and the next thing I do is have to bring in electricity? Buy generator. Because I know the Nigerian lights you cannot light. But how good will it be if all of us get lights? If I say the money together, we will have electricity. We have money for electricity.
That's true.
We're all waiting for government to do it. No, let the government sell an idea to us that if Tinubu tell us one thing today, let me say this, that Nigerians, let us contribute 10,000 naira this in the next 3 months. And after which, there will be constant electricity in Nigeria. Maybe you don't want to tell them that where 30,000 naira will be. 30,000 naira times how many population of people? Tinubu for don't raise the budget when they need to do electricity for us. All you need to do is tell us. Sell it. You don't need to borrow money, Tinubu. We have the money to give to you. I don't know why they think they have to do. In fact, I don't know. You have these people. Pastors get sense, partner. If pastor go come, he go talk. Then one when I share with Mary, he go even take a person wife. He go the yellow, they go, I like Mary. No, see, you not like the guy.
That's true now.
You tell me you like the guy. I sent the video to you.
I don't think I like anybody because anyone I say I like, if you come on the show and start tagging me to that particular person, don't give me anybody. Don't give me.
I don't give you absence. What I'm really saying, Mary, is that if
Is that Jero now? Is that Jero?
No, not Jero. I don't give you the Tinubu. What I said is that if because anyone will not treat us well, you go marry. Listen, if by God's grace today, Mary, sincerely, say Tinubu really tell us, say if we Nigerians contribute 30,000 naira in one pot, say there will be food in the land. We go to sell. Mary, we go contribute to Mary, 30,000 naira times the Nigerian people. 30,000 naira times the Nigerian people. What would they look for? What did Tinubu they look for when they go get? That's the thing I'm confused. You don't need to give us money, Tinubu. We don't need your money. Any governor giving you money is a disgrace. It's disgracing you. It is slap your face. We don't need money from governor. What we need is action that will make the thing.
If we begin to see free money, we will not be motivated to work. Yes.
Mary, what is free money? We don't even need it. We don't need free money. What do you mean free money? Free money you need today, tomorrow you are poor. But if imagine Mary, say you can't tell us at the top now, Mary, I mean this. If Delta State governor say we want farm, everybody go get part for the farm. If you don't get 10,000 naira, your part get land, contributor. There's something in Nigeria will contribute to the Nigerian state today, so that together we will strike with one mighty blow. We don't need to think of somebody having airline. They're gonna go worship the man. Dangote get refinery. That's the thing people are watching. It's stupidity. And Dangote knows it. And that's why Dangote are not procured. And I say it with all respect. You don't need it. Dangote, the money you are having now, your children may not even enjoy it. Because by the time you die, your time you die, in fact, if it's UK, UK government will take 40% first. When they give the children, they will be wayward children. Or somebody just take out from them. Or one war come. If war come, you go see get out. If war come to Nigeria today, will you still have the land? Will you still have the refinery? People should think. When the hungry is going now, it might lead to war. And what would you when you be rich man yourself, now you the target. When there is war because of hunger, the rich men are the target. Are we wise enough to get up, my people? We cannot be individualistic and be successful. That is why Nigeria today, anybody when he get house must get generator. Even the other one, they can't get one word, I pass my neighbor. You say we are not individualistic. We are very, very foolish people. If anyone will tell buy, I pass my neighbor, fool the whole Nigeria. If we put them for one place, maybe we don't get light.
That is why fuel is expensive. We are all crying because that is what we use.
Fuel should be more expensive. You see, maybe I never get problem with fuel. Make it even go high. The question is, when you want to take fuel?
No, like the Christians, though, it should not go high. There are people that it affects. It should not go high.
It's supposed to affect everybody. For this country now, we should be thinking of how we go. If I want to come out, go Central London, America, I go enter bus. But I have a car. It's cheaper for me, and it's more convenient for me to jump on the bus. I'll get to where I'm going and I'll come back. Sometimes I'll jump on the train if I want it faster. Maybe we should be thinking that way, not to think of how I'm going to be able to buy fuel in my car. No! Think of how the city will have an effective transportation. Not how you get a flight to drive your car. Nigeria not support. I'm gonna go kill me. I know I'm not gonna like this on that talk. My name is Daddy Chris. You remember what I said the next day. Nigerians, we have all the things that to be successful, Mary. God has given us every single thing we need to succeed. Everything is there for us. But we didn't take advantage of it, and we keep calling God. We're gonna leave this God alone. Time to leave God alone. What God has given to us, what God has shown us the way to do, we choose to be individualistic. God said we should work together. Even the same God knows that when we work together, we go feel me time.
During campaign, we work together. But after campaign, we don't work together.
Maybe we don't even know what is working together. We they go there, they go collect food. We'll be hungry people. We are like even we are like slaves. Somebody they can't give you 10,000 naira, maybe you take vote for them. You are a slave. Meaning you don't get sense.
But that's the truth.
You don't get sense. Because the man that is giving you 10,000 naira, who is he? He not God. Wait for collect the money.
Something that we never elevate poverty from your family. You are not selling yourself as cheap as that.
Exactly. After they say, Ashawo na this, and Nigerians not prostitute. You that collect 10,000 naira and vote, and somebody when they give money sleep with them, what will be the difference? You're selling people for money. You're selling your pride for money. You're selling your destiny for money. Ashawo better pass you. Ashawo na himself. Even maybe Ashawo go rich and go take money, take care of his children. You they say you future of your children. When you give your vote to an idiot, you've sold the destiny of your children. Ashawo will go sleep with person, bring the money, take help his children. Ashawo better pass you. I know it's hard to agree. It's a wrong thing to say, but sorry, sir. Sorry, man. Go and sleep over it. We need a government that can talk to us like what Lagos State governor did. I love this guy. He said, look at the map of Lagos, Mary. This is so interesting. So that time in keep.
You know, I've been looking for Anambra State in this map and I've not seen it.
After Delta, Imo, Anambra, see here. You see that place? Let me use my mouse. You see this Anambra? Because it's big, you know, official. See Enugu, your state here. See this Anambra. Let me see it.
Enugu is small.
I cannot even zoom it.
Enugu is small.
It's small. But you see,
wow, why is Anambra that small? You said it's big. It's small now.
Abia is even nearly bigger than it. Look at the point, it's even bigger. Who is bigger? They are all, you see that small state. All these states you see there, so. Even man get strong blood. Do you know the map of only Cross River, nearly big reach 3 states in Imola? This is the map speaking.
So you can see that in a nutshell, Daddy Chris, I think the eastern region has more of the smaller states, right?
Yeah. And then you say that we need to give them more states. Look at what we say, that there's not enough states in the eastern region. If you look at Niger State, the Niger State is bigger than the whole of that area, all of our area. You come Cross River, Enugu, come join Delta. Now the same size with Niger. Look at where.
That is it, because the map is actually showing it. You can see that the eastern region is small. So what makes us think that when we go, maybe as Biafra, we can really stand and do things? Because it's even small.
Maybe it's not even about surviving. Who will be your partner? It better make Nigeria, make Kaduna be your partner than Chinese man to come be your partner. What is wrong with Africans? You will definitely need a partner. You need someone to do business with. I mean, if you produce your car, if you do everything, is it not better to do business with Nigeria than to do business with Chinese? This is the thing we're talking about. We don't have a choice. We are in this one. And like I said, we should be thinking of how to work together. And working together is not telling me that we should go back to the regions. That's why I provoked this discussion today. What people, sometimes Nigerians are just opening their mouth to say things without actually studying it. It's our problem, more states. It's our problem, region. If our problem is region, we have 36 regions plus the Federal Capital Territory. Use it. How can you be talking of one region when you have new regions that is small? Go look at Anambra State. Use Anambra. Look at Delta State. Use it. Use casino. Turn Sokoto State to heaven. Tell your governor to do so. That we have the potential to be like Belgium. All these states, all of them, they are bigger than Belgium in population. Today, now Belgium can colonize Congo. Kill over 15 million people. In those days, the same Belgium. Go and look at your history.
Then your country people, when they are traveling to Belgium, they'll be celebrating. If a Nigerian people are celebrating to travel to Belgium, is it that bad that we are not happy going to other African countries to settle, to look for jobs?
Yes, maybe
I think there's no hope again for Nigerians.
And you know the funniest thing, tomorrow they will stay their votes. And when they begin to travel out of the country looking for greener pasture, they tell me to sympathize with them. I want to sympathize with you. You that was able to sell your vote, sell the destiny of your children for a vote of 10,000 naira, God will punish you. And that's why your brothers or sisters are going as slaves. Look at the number of children dying on the road. Have you been to go to Libya? They played against Libya yesterday. I wanted to look at the football match. Go and look at the Libya you played. Our children, they're there. You know how many girls they prison for Libya? That is the destiny.
They don't keep us alive. I doubt if Tinubu will not come back for the second time. Because I'm still seeing it. You said it's not going to be possible with a decrease. I'm still seeing how Tinubu will leave that place. You understand? For another person to come and take over. I doubt.
Right now, there's no hope. I agree. But if we see people like Peter, if Peter can turn his campaign around and begin to start leadership now, see, good over evil. Mary, the word is, Bob Marley said, we'll use good to defeat evil. There's no time evil will defeat good. It might be temporarily. They don't defeat good. They don't defeat good. Never. Evil can never defeat good. Good will always defeat evil. Good will defeat evil. My people. Let me have Mary with me. Good will defeat evil. We need to think like the Lagos State was able to come out. Look at the map of Lagos State. And Nigerians, I want all of you, I want to leave this state, this thing big. Nigerians, look at the whole map of the current Nigeria. Lagos is the smallest here. Lagos was able to come out and tell us that the economy is bigger than that of. You know where it became? I mean, go and ask where Kenya is. Kenya is a huge country. The economy of Lagos is bigger than Kenya. What stopped the economy of Delta State, which will feed more money? Delta is collecting more money from the federal government than Lagos. The money not reach Delta State.
That's true.
But the truth is, the governor refused to plant the money. They chop up, they take and they construct, they pack sand for road. If they construct roads for good, I'm not a clap for them. I'm not a part of it. Until the state governors will get up and run their state like a country, we remain where we are. You're asking for new region, you are stupid because you have more regions now than you're asking for. Somebody, they don't give you 20. You say you look for one. Who be Mumu? I'm looking for 3 regions. You have 36 regions. Actually 37. You talk of 36 when you don't need. Maybe how can they give you 36? They say they ask for 3. If you get the 3 regions, what do you want to can do?
They say you've not even make out anything positive from the ones you have. You want to add another one to it.
Maybe no. Actually, they're saying we should go back to smaller one. Whereas they say we give you plenty. You say we will go back to small. Because they look federal government saying federal government one. No, look at the 36 region. The federal state of Nigeria is 36. If you say it's not going to work, Lagos don't they do their own. Lagos was able to come out. Imagine if every state be like Lagos. No, maybe let's even think like that. If every state could be Lagos today, imagine where the country would be. Some states are sleeping. If they drive past them, they feel like saying, nah. Civilization never reached there. Civilization is not in some states. Lagos has made it. Whatever make Lagos to make it, try and make it. In a seaport, get your own seaport. Get your free trade zone, my people. What was able to drive American iPhone to China, do it. Maybe it's so simple. Niger State will be making so much money than Holland if they sit at home and work. Niger State have more market than Holland. You know what I know? Niger State go fit sell food to the whole of Nigeria, sell to the whole of Africa. Are you kidding me? Last time during your bank vice president say that they are sabotage, that they carry Nigerian food outside to sell outside. Somebody want to produce the food. Now you go tell them where to sell them. Why did the government produce their own and sell their own? You see, so Mary, if Niger State can produce food, nobody's going to stop them for whatever they want to sell. Who give the highest money that they go sell to?
That's true.
Mary, Niger State will be making money. They don't need to wait for a dead Nigeria to succeed. Delta State don't need to wait for a dead Nigeria to succeed. Edo State don't need for a dead Nigeria to succeed. Nasarawa don't need for a dead Nigeria to succeed. Plateau, you don't need Nigeria to succeed. You can succeed on your own. That's where I end my message today, Mary. Tell Nigerians what if you tell them, make we close the show. Today is a beautiful Saturday.
Just as the topic implies, individualism and collectivism. Let's work in collectivism. Let's work for the interest of ourselves with selflessness and try to see how we can better the country. Because if we apply this art of individualism, it means we're working for ourselves and for our own selfishness. Let the interest be for the people and not just for some particular kind of people. You understand? Let it be for all.
Mary, the funny thing is, when you actually work for as a collective people, then you grow the place for your children. You understand? If Nigeria succeeds, like I use England now, nobody thinks of how you're going to build the 20 houses. If you see our bedroom for Nigeria, big past London home. You understand? We don't miss it because we know our children are going to enjoy the fruit of what they have. Maybe me being in England today, now the sweat of people, when those sweat pass, now they enjoy it. So, you understand? The one that will contribute, the children will so contributing to the state is a pleasurable thing. And it's a thing of wisdom. In fact, the Bible, that pastor yesterday, that Reverend Father said, it's in the Bible that you should contribute to the state. It's biblical. So when you come together, I'm not even say give to the state too. We need a leader. If we give more to the state, then the state will be rich. Then your child you don't need to send your child abroad to study. You have good school in Nigeria. When you are sick, you can be treated in Nigeria. How bad are my people? You can have good road. That is when the state is successful. At the end of the day, we all carry the same passport, Nigerian passport. And you say you don't like Nigeria. Or you fight for yourself. At the end, you don't become slave for another man's land. Maybe that's the truth. Many Nigerians can't go home. They don't want to go to Nigeria. They are happy where they are. You are a slave there. Make I not talk past like this because they will hate me. They're not going to like to watch my show again. Make a quiet, Mary. My name is Daddy Chris. Make we meet another day. Yeah, go have a beautiful weekend. I don't tell you every day, Mary. If I say one word now, the girl will say it is greater for the show.
There's nothing beautiful in this weekend, Daddy Chris. There's nothing beautiful. I don't want to talk. But no problem. Let's just end the show.
What time you say Srtv not the treat her well? Are you between woman?
Please don't bring my company like that side.
Anything you give woman, I know they've satisfied. So I know. You don't see where woman satisfied. But I know best now. Don't see how they talk to every woman. Now let me at the talk.
I thought we will not bring this topic today. Can we just leave this woman and man topic?
Don't over. I'll see you on Monday. So you have a beautiful weekend. And this is the weekly bulletin. And it's Ask Srtv. If you come across this show, keep following us. Just hit on the subscription button. If you follow the YouTube, we're always here every single day, except Sunday. Sunday, we'll be having other shows now. And on Monday, we come up with the Wake Up Show. This is what we do. We talk about the beautiful state, Nigeria. Like today, we've been able to X-ray. I'm able to put on what you are saying. Mary, I am able to hold Nigerians accountable for what they are giving us. That is what I do here. I hold them accountable. I'm not holding the government too. Today I hold the people fighting. Like I said, I go defeat Kano with ideas. I don't need to put the boy for prison. Me and Kano go debate. We go come get a better Nigeria. Me and other white people go debate. We'll get a better Nigeria. We don't need to fight. Tinubu putting the boy in prison. You are barbaric. Why would you leave him in prison? For what? You see, this is what we did. The guy that comes say he be Boko Haram, we kill him. The Boko Haram don't go. You made him a martyr. You don't kill such a person. You defeat the person with ideas. Tell the person the reason to be together. then Nigeria is a blessing, not a curse.
If Nnamdi Kanu has been the problem, since they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, we are still suffering from the whole Boko Haram stuff, right?
Amen.
The whole
Amen.
banditry stuff. So
Yeah,
did it change the situation of the country? Do you think keeping Nnamdi Kanu there is going to change anything?
She is
No.
nothing, my daughter. She is nothing. That's why we end the show, my daughter. So God bless you. I will see you on Monday. Eh? Go have a good time. God bless you, my daughter.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than Srtv Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. Srtv goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your Srtv Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience.
Nigeria is bigger than the north. Nigeria is bigger than the south. Nigeria belongs to everybody. We want a leader. He's in here. He got to come out in you.
The only thing we just rely on is election campaign, and then we bring up leaders. To the point of
He's from my village.
the legislative supposed to be
He's a Christian. You understand? They go to churches. They go to mosques.
No. That's one of the problem we have. That's the problem we have.
There's money in the country, just that we don't invest. We don't try to make money.
Every human being.
Srtv. Innovative content.